If you're not already leveling a team like this, I would say hold off for a few days and see if this is a bug or not.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the best Darkstar team right now. Probably going to get changed. If I'm being honest, probably a little bit of a bug. I was informed about this by Robert Catania, one of our community members. If you watch my live streams, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, did a bunch of testing for me, discovered a nice little team combination, and I've been using it every single day since this rework went live to great effect. I haven't really talked about it too much because I thought it was going to be a bug. I thought it was going to be fixed, but now everybody's talking about it today. So I thought I would just kind of do a video for those of you that don't know so that you are in the know. Now this is ridiculous and it may end up becoming the best team, even better than JJI, Julius Judge Isaac, even better than Fafnir Artemis Tristan, even better than my beloved Way of Chaos teams. This may end up being the best team in Hero Wars Alliance right now for the rest of 2024 until something changes. So what am I talking about? Well, a little while ago, Darkstar got a rework. Some of her skills were changed. Noticeably, the black arrow shoots at the two nearest enemies in front of them, dealing damage and marking them for 7 seconds. This is a mark. There are debuffs, there are marks. You can see keyword mark right here. There are other heroes that do marks, and therein lies the combination. You have that ability, and then you have companion. After each shot, that's every one of her basic shots, basic attacks, Darkstar creates a shadow which shoots at enemy with the lowest health percentage, and she also sends an arrow at every marked enemy. Well, that's interesting. You mark the two closest enemies with black arrows, but we know that there are other heroes that do marking in the game, so she is sending a lot of arrow shots out there. The most important one for the purposes of this team is Satori. Satori puts out Foxfire marks. He attacks all enemies, dealing damage and applying a Foxfire mark to all enemies, right? And then Looming Justice applies 9 Foxfire marks to any enemy that gains bonus energy. There are a lot of enemies in the game right now that gain bonus energy, like Tristan, for example, or Jorgen, Orion. Jorgen doesn't gain the energy, but his shield gains the energy. Anyway, Satori applies marks. There are other heroes that applies marks like Lars and Krista, for example. They apply watermarks. So this is the fight that Tim Davis has been sharing around on the internet today, and a lot of people have been sharing it as well. You have the Darkstar Daredevil combo, which is the third piece. I'll talk about that in just a second. Sebastian, Satori, and Vari going up against a pretty classic Kark lineup. Kark, Astaroth, Kark, Nebula, Jorgen, Faceless. So you can see here, Darkstar just pummels the enemy team with a bunch of arrows. Now watch Daredevil's. See how Daredevil's doing a ton of attacks? Boom, 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 boom. Daredevil's doing a ton of extra attacks, chewing through that enemy Kark. Ton of extra attacks. So the third piece of this is Daredevil. Daredevil's got this ability called Fire Support, performs an extra basic attack after an ally behind Daredevil successfully attacks. If there are a bunch of marked enemies and Darkstar, every attack also hits all of the marked enemies on the enemy team. All of the marked enemies, because of Satori, is causing Darkstar to hit a lot of extra arrow shots. You see all those raining down, which causes Daredevil to do a lot of additional frontline shots. And of course, Daredevil is a critical hit hero, has this ability right here. Each critical hit Daredevil increases her physical attack until the end of battle. Absolutely ridiculous combo. So this 3-piece combo, Satori, Daredevil, and Darkstar, probably the meta team for the rest of 2024. If this isn't a bug. I think this is a bug. I think that this is going to be corrected. Darkstar's companion ability says the shadow copy also releases 1 arrow at each marked enemy. I think the assumption was it's going to be targeting the black arrow marked enemies, but it's targeting any enemy that's marked with anything, a watermark, a Foxfire mark. There are a couple of other marks in the game. Figure it all out yourself. The combinations are interesting and fun, but if you have a hero like Satori that applies a bunch of marks to the enemy team, you have Darkstar and Daredevil together, massive, massive arrows raining from the sky, machine guns, blast in the front line with Daredevil. This is the meta team of 2024. unless it's a bug. Like I said, thanks to Robert Catania for initially showing this to me about 4 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever it was. I've used it every single day this week at various levels. I haven't mentioned it yet because I was really thinking that it was going to be a bug, and also not many other people were talking about it, but now that it's all over the place, there you go. If you're not already leveling a team like this, I would say hold off for a few days and see if this is a bug or not. We know that there are bugs that have lasted for years in this game. The Sebastian Astaroth bug, the Kira Astaroth bug, different bugs like that have lasted for a very long time. Apparently Kayla has been bugged for a while. Anyway, maybe it might last for the next year or two. Maybe it will be fixed tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Level this team at your own risk. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.